Jeez, hello, giant vein in my forehead. That's sexy. Have I always had that? What is that? Feels like part of my skull. Do I have it on this side? Ew. Immediately Googles, how can you get your skull shaved down? Good morning. Let me just cover that skull up with my hair. My hair is so gross. It has not been washed since it's been colored. Blech. How many days of Try shampoo can one woman? I mean, seriously, is that my skull? It's hard. It's not a vein. Is it a tumor? I don't really have it as bad on this side. Happy birthday, Roberta. I wish I knew what that was. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Wednesday. You are halfway to Friday. I'm ready to party. The dog. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody, did I already say I hope you slept well? Yeah. So yesterday, I had a call with an actress, a British actress named Susan Wokoma from a show called Chewing Gum. And I told her I was going to come to London, and she said I could stay with her and meet all of my British Coffee Talk fans. So for everybody who is British, I'm coming to see you. Hey, Tracy Morey. All right, so I want to tell you about this message that I got last night. So yesterday I get a message from this woman who watches Coffee Talk. And she says basically that she has no friends and she's in a really difficult situation. And she said, "You're my only friend, Jamie. And even I know that you are really too cool for me. That if you knew me in real life, you would never be my real friend. But I like to tell myself that you are my friend. And I watch you every morning. And I talk about you like you are my friend. And it stopped me in my tracks. It made me so sad because 15 or 20 years ago, she probably would have been right about me. I was not mature enough to surround myself with people that I didn't think made me look better. But who I am now, I mean, the only people I want to surround myself with are people that can pour into me, people that believe in God, people that remind me that really life is about kindness and how many people you help along the way, not at all about who's cool or who makes you look good or any of those things. And what made me so sad was that she had so much resolve about it. Like, I don't have any friends. You're my friend. But I know that in my real life, you wouldn't really be my friend. And that made that, like, I really can't find any other ways to tell you how much I love you, how much I believe in you, how capable you are to build and live the life that you want to build and live, to be the commander of your own ship and make the friends that you want to make and have the body you want to have, and all of these things that I sit down here every day and tell you, because there is a reason that I have not turned Coffee Talk into a talk show. There is a reason that I don't sell Coffee Talk out. There's a reason I don't have a co-host. There's a reason this isn't in a studio. I do this every day in my pajamas with greasy ass hair and eye boogers because you are my friends. Because we are a family and this is what we do, and we do this in the morning, and some days it's great and some days it's not so great, and some days I'm on a plane and some days I'm in the bedroom and some days whatever, and this is how we do it. It is okay to acknowledge that realistically we won't all be able to be friends in person, right? Most of us live all over the country. I live in Alabama. I have a full-time job and 3 kids and really don't have time for even the friends that I have now. But the thought that anybody could believe that I wouldn't be their friend given the choice. See, her projection is not about me. That's what made me cry. Not because she thinks badly about me. She didn't send that message because she thinks I'm too stuck up or I'm too whatever for her. She doesn't think she's good enough for me. She doesn't think that I would see value in her, that I would choose her. That's what broke my heart. That's what made me cry. That any of you would think that because you're fat or skinny or black or white or don't speak English or smell funny or have arthritis in your toes or are in a wheelchair or divorced or rich or poor or illiterate or jobless or broke, I don't even know. Like, there is nothing that you could come to me with that at this stage in my life I would judge you for or deem you less worthy or discard you for. Nothing. That is not my calling. I have not been called to do that. I have been called to love women back to life, to heal them, to let them know that I'm here for them. If you think I'm cool, cool. If you think I'm a dork, cool. If I'm somebody that you would want to be their friend in real life, cool. If I'm not and you just like watching me talk, cool. Like, the thought that anyone could think that I am out of their reach or above them. Yeah, I can't live like that. That makes me way too sad. A great man once said, "Won't you be, please won't you be, please won't you be my neighbor?" And he meant it. And so do I. I'm like totally weird, right? I'm like a white person who, for all intents and purposes, has a hard time relating to her own people. I live for classic hip hop and R&B. I don't even listen to music from today unless it's my kids trying to make me listen. I have a weird foot fetish. I I don't know. I only like Dobermans because I think they're a representation of my personality. You know, I married the first man that made me feel safe. You know, I don't know. There's a million weird things about me. You know, I'm certainly not, I don't know how cool I am. You know. But I just want to say, I shared this with you, and I told her that I would. She just said, don't use her name. I just want to say that, you know, Coffee Talk for me has become a safe place for women to say, hey, I'm weird. I also started a diet that I cheated on 45 minutes later. I also don't know if I want to stay in this marriage. Hey, I really don't know if I want to keep my mother in my life. Is it weird that sometimes I wish my kid was different? I mean, this is a place for us to do that. And, you know, I just, everybody is welcome. Everybody is loved. Nobody is to me worth more love or less love. Listen, there are people who watch Coffee Talk every day who have known me for years. They will tell you, I have always been weird. I have always marched to the beat of my own drum. I have always liked boys who were different. I have always, I was a bully for a long time, but I always at the same time looked for the underdog. It was like I only bullied people who bullied other people. It was weird. I was like Robin Hood with the bullying. But I can tell you that if I love you, I love you. It's a commitment. And I do this every day because I love you. And like for me, nothing else defines cool. You know, if you're cool to me. I don't care. I have a lot of people in my life that other people would probably not think are cool. And guess what? I don't really care. Because who gets to say who is cool? You know? I don't know. I'm like a white Italian girl who speaks Spanish and listens to hip hop. I don't know. I'm like the most culturally confused human being in the world. I don't care. I have Spanish friends. Connie, who I know is watching, is from Nicaragua, and I speak Spanish to her all the time. She knows I'm not Spanish, but she knows I speak Spanish. So she lets me, and she thinks it's wonderful. And I don't know, she probably in the beginning was like, why does this white girl keep speaking Spanish to me? Now she just expects me to speak Spanish. It's just a thing I do. I don't know, because I'm really smart. Liv? Charlie? I know I hear somebody. I hear somebody coming down the stairs. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was raised Jewish, had a bat mitzvah, still speak Hebrew, still bust out into Hebrew songs whenever I see a Jew, which is so funny because like someone's like, oh, I'm Jewish. I'm like, are you? Ilu hoti hotianu hotianu mimi saim hotianu mimi saim dayenu. They're like, we're at the supermarket. That's really weird. I'm like, all right, bye, Jew. Love you. I'm the weirdest person I know. The weirdest. I don't care. I really don't care. Guys, I have part of my skull is sticking out of my face. Do you think I care? Okay, I do care about the skull thing. That's weird. Is that a tumor? Connie's a doctor. Connie, what's happening here? Buenos días, Jamie. Eres una mujer estúpida. Thank you. Thank you. Connie, ¿qué es esto? It's not a tumor. Is it a tumor? Anyway, I love you guys, and I love you too. I hope that you guys, oh my God, this dog, I love you guys. This is why I do this. This is why you show up, because you love me too. I know, because you tell me when you see me. Hi, Patty. But I would never want anybody to feel like if they met me, I wouldn't love them, or I wouldn't really choose them, or I wouldn't really be their friend, because none of that is true. Ask the people who have met me. Ask the people who have met me. Yes, Claudia, I will absolutely let Danielle know that. Just so you guys know, Danielle's father, they found a tumor in Danielle's father's frontal lobe, and he will be having surgery on Friday. So if anybody can send prayers for Danielle's father, I would appreciate it. I love you guys. Hold on. Meredith is texting me again during coffee talk. Anybody who lives in Howell, if you wanna tell Meredith to stop texting me during coffee talk, that would be amazing. She's my sister. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. You would think she knows by now. Rude. You could have a Coke. Oh, Michael, you're very kind. I love you guys so much. I want you to have a great, great day.